Hello everyone, and a warm welcome to this AstroTarot reading. Thank you so much for supporting my channel, for subscribing, sharing, liking, and also supporting the channel financially. And a big thank you to those of you who also choose to send me things that I can use in my readings. I'm very grateful for that. Also, a thank you to my Danish subscribers. I know that there are many of you following me here while I'm doing readings in English as well. So wherever you are in the world, a warm welcome, and let's have a look at the astrology and see what's up for you right now. As always, take these readings with you, however they may resonate with you and your path at this moment in life. Let's see what's up astrologically. We have one card out here. Let's see if there are other cards coming out. Let's see if there are other cards coming out here. Any other cards for this moment? Okay, so we have three cards going on here. The first card to show itself is a planet card. So this means that this is how you are showing up right now in the world, or it could be this energy bubble like swaying through your life or flying through your life right now. So it's Neptune. Dreams, illusions, unconditional love. What are you longing for? What are you dreaming about in your life? Okay. And then we have a house card. Coming out, we have the third card in the third house. Talking about new information, new learning coming in perhaps. For some of you, you like to go back to school perhaps to learn something more about a specific topic. Or it may be information coming in about an important area of your life perhaps. Or this is very closely connected to the people you have around you on an everyday life basis. So this means colleagues, friends, relatives. And the last card to come out, we have another planet card. So here we have Venus. So it's like Venus and Neptune are surrounding your third house right now. Let's put them down here so that you can see them properly. So it's time now, I feel, to take off the glasses, perhaps the paradiso glasses, where we have a tendency only to look at the perhaps more illusionary stuff going on in our lives, or seeing things through the glasses of illusions perhaps. For some of you, there is a tendency for you to dream away, to drift away, to just float away in your own feelings, not making a stop and having an actual look at what is going on in reality, what is actually going on around you, because Venus is coming in here, and she is also the ruler of the 2nd and the 7th houses, Taurus and Libra. So she wants you to keep a balance in information coming in right now that can have something to do with a specific area in your life. Remember to check out your Neptune and your Venus position, and also your third house position in your own chart. Then you will have a much more accurate, it's a more accurate reading for you, and maybe you will find the building stones to be able to move on, to have a closer look at what this is actually about. Okay, but that will definitely give you an idea of what is going on right now. So perhaps for some of you, this is very illusionary. This is something that you do not want to have a look at in reality. You're like just drifting away. And for some of you, this is actually about your dreams coming in, what you are actually longing for, something about unconditional love. New information is coming in, or there's something here that you need to learn about your Neptune in the chart, wherever that is. I feel that Venus here is the planet with both feet on the ground, because she is ruling Taurus, which is an earth element sign. So she is asking you to please keep your feet on the ground while this new information is coming in. Or perhaps it is for some of you that you want to sit down and actually learn something, going back to school, stuff like that. Maybe some of you didn't have a possibility or the opportunity to graduate from high school, or maybe elementary school, or something like that, something that is undone, where you now are open to things. You are looking at things in a very different perspective, which gives you the drive, the motivation to go back and actually finish or taking those exams, or just to connect with the educational environment once again, to just pick up on the loose ends. So something is coming in here that will definitely bring you. However, if you dare to take off your Paradiso sunglasses, for those of you who that may concern, if you dare do that, all of it will bring you much more comfort. It will bring you a reality check. Remember, Venus is also about our private finances, so very important in these days to have a closer look at that, if that's your situation. But everything that concerns values, that's where we find Venus. So this is also about your self-worth. What do you put worth into in your life? That's Venus talking. And she's also, of course, the beauty and the comfort zone queen. So she likes things that smells good and looks good and feels good. She is an addict of those things. And remember that when we're talking about Neptune, we could have a tendency to be addicted to something, okay? So also please remember to have a checkup on, are you very closely related to your money situation, for example, or a beauty product, or perhaps wine, or some kind of, it can even be sports and physical activity. It's just some kind of element in your life that you find yourself very much connected to right now, so much that you would actually say that, yeah, I have become a little bit, that has become a little bit of an addiction for me. Maybe it's time now to have a closer check up on that. But definitely for many of you, you will be in a dream situation where there's information coming in, perhaps about your private finances, but something that has got to do with your comfort zone, okay? So for some of you, you will realize your dreams right now, and for others, this is about taking you out of that illusionary story that you got going for yourself, reminding you to put your feet on the ground and have a reality check on things, okay? So however this information card may be showing up for you, just pay great attention to what that could be, an email or a phone call, a text message, or it could be something where you're just passing something on the street on your way home from work. So remember to, if you're overhearing a conversation and someone is saying the exact same words that you're thinking about, that has got something to do with this situation for you, pay attention to that as well, okay? So, but something that really should bring more love and balance and harmony into your life, as that's also the area that Venus is covering for us, okay? So Neptune is one of the outer planets. That means that it's a major, and it has a major energy effect on our lives. So maybe right now you find yourself as a Neptune person or a Venus person, a dreamer perhaps, or a comfort zone queen or a comfort zone king. Could be something about your bank, maybe some kind of information showing up for you that perhaps will send you into reality where you thought and dreamed of a situation and the potential of a resolution in that area of your life, and now it's just showing up as something blurry, something where you need to seek upwards, seek up to the surface to get some fresh air. In the third house we have Gemini and the air element, so maybe it's time now to have some fresh air. For some of you, you have been deep diving here in your feelings, almost as so much that it has been almost psychedelic for you. Okay, so let's pull some cosmic cards to see what's coming out for you here. Here we have Golden Ratio, the Golden Ratio card. Let's put it up over here. And this means that I think for most part of you who are watching this is about dreams coming true. Okay, for a small number of you, maybe you are in some kind of illusion storytelling moment. But for most of you out there, this has got to do with your dreams in life and what you're longing for. Perhaps now there's finally money or a home or a job perhaps coming in that will secure you. But you are right now creating from this Golden Ratio spiral. This is about beauty, nature, and patterns. So there is something coming in 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like a spiral going up. You are creating something that is just beautiful. Goes with Venus and also nature, which means the nature within you in relation to what is going on around you. There are patterns showing up right now for you, very synchronicistical patterns. Take them as a verification of that your dreams are very soon knocking on the door. So whatever it is that you're dreaming about or something that you're longing for on a very deep level, because Neptune is pointing to the last zodiac sign, Pisces, and the 12th house, the last house of the zodiac. So something is going to be resolved, something is going to be loosened up, something is going to be released. Maybe old patterns, you're just done with that, been there, done that, moving on. But with both Venus and Neptune, we are in for perhaps, this can be in the long run. This may not change overnight, or maybe there is some changes in this situation, but it's not gonna be healed. Because with Neptune we was talking about the healer. It will not be healed until perhaps 3 months or something like that, or 3 weeks. So it's not coming together just all of it overnight, but you will definitely begin to see some kind of solutions coming in. So everything is just working out perfectly in the way it should. Okay, you are really in a good Golden Ratio drive here, creating whatever it is you want to create in your life, being supported by the universe, sending you the energy back that you have already given out as a confirmation that you are on the right track here. So let's see what your personal guides have to say, whomever or whatever that may be for you. Just tune into them. I will actually like to put a stone here. It was a stone, and I put the sign of the symbol of Neptune here. I picked it up at the Atlantic Ocean near the west coast of Denmark, Scandinavia. Okay, so if that may mean something to you, take that with you as if it resonates with you, but I just like to put it here. Okay, this beautiful white stone starting over with the white light here and the white unicorn, and I actually drew the symbol at the top of the stone. So maybe there's something rising, like King Neptune coming out of the ocean, showing you the deepest of your dreams, or whatever it is that you're belonging for. But be careful not to be caught up in psychedelical spirals here. make sure that you're coming up for that fresh air to see things from above as well. That is really important when we're talking about Neptune, because it is also connecting us. It is connecting us inwardly. It's like a connection between our feelings and our mental state, our thinking patterns. And so you need to seek a balance there, so it's not going overly or too deeply for you, so that you will be losing sight of where it is that you're actually going, which the air element is showing you. So be careful not to be caught up too much in your own stuff, and also not losing hope and think that everything is without reason, because with Neptune we can get overly sensitive. Okay, so remember also to drink a lot of water. Perhaps use lavender, which makes your nervous system relax, or just go out in nature. That would be a great way to connect with Venus. So your spirit guides are saying be creative, look for ways to build, grow and manifest. Card number 36. Let's put it up over here. And a beautiful nature card going very well with Venus. So whatever the numbers may mean for you, 31, 36 could be numbers 1, 3, 4, 3, 6, 9. Go with however it resonates. I would like to say that with this card over here, 3, 6, and 9, it's said to be the strong manifesting numbers. So go with that however it may resonate. I would just like to say that this is, for me, showing up as a very clear sign for you to nest, to build your own comfort zone, or safety zone perhaps even, but definitely comfort zone and beauty zone. What would you like to put in that house? Okay, because you're also, for some of you, you also, well, all of us would like to feel secure, but with Neptune we are extremely sensitive. Okay, and so it is very important right now that you look out for ways where you are using Venus energies to keep that sensitivity as something grounding. Okay, because when we are swimming away in our feelings, we have a tendency to give up on reality in a way where we are not getting our work done, perhaps in our home environment, for example. And that's very important in the earth element signs, that we know how to maintain ourselves, specifically with Venus. Self-sustainability. How can you sustain yourself and your own existence? You need to clean your house once in a while, you need to make dinner, all those things. And so Venus is a great support for you right now, to not just flowing away into a dream world where you forget that manifesting your dreams also means to actually do the job, to be doing the things you need to do practically and pragmatically. So you got to be creative perhaps, because right now you are growing, you are manifesting what you want. Just remember that you have to look out for the details, okay? And even the smallest details could be your way out to manifest the last part you need to manifest before your dreams are showing up for you. So let's pull some tarot and see what's showing up for you here. What else is showing up for you here? But this is very fertile, and that also goes with Venus. She promises abundance. If we don't forget that we also have got to move once in a while. She is a fixed sign, so she knows what she wants, but also once in a while she has got to move her feet to be able to manifest her dream, to walk the talk, to do the job. And there's definitely new information coming in for you. Let's have a look at what that information is about. let's ask the tarot for some more details on that. Okay, first card out we have Six of Swords, yes, which means that this is information that you have been waiting for perhaps quite a while. So something that has been in delay perhaps. We can see how we have the rainbow here, the rainbow bridge. There is a bridging here between two parties. And then we have the rest of the swords down here. In the shadow sides, perhaps there's something coming up to light right now, something that you've been waiting for quite a while. Or maybe it's something that you have been misunderstood, you have misunderstood, or just something that has been very much in delay. It can also mean that this has been a difficult, there have been some difficulties between you and someone else. This can of course involve other persons than just you and one other person. This could be 6 people, for example, 6 persons. But whatever it is for you, there might have been some difficulties understanding and reading each other's signals. And here we are talking about communication. With the swords, we are in the air element sign, and therefore it is also pointing to Gemini, Libra and Aquarius. So here we have Gemini and we have Libra over here. And for some of you, you may resonate with Aquarian energies as well. So check out those positions in your chart as well, okay? But there's something here that has been in delay, misunderstood, or just something where it has been very difficult to understand each other. Maybe this has been like a situation of people separating from each other verbally. So maybe you are coming back together, or you're gaining more information on what that difficulty was really about. And it can be between you and specific relatives, or a colleague, or someone that you are meeting on almost an everyday life basis, okay? So there is something here that you've been waiting for, or maybe you've been hesitant. Maybe for some of you, this has been like, yeah, that was really my dream study, that was my dream subject in school, but I never really got it, or I wasn't really that hard working. Or maybe there were other situations in your life playing out when you were younger perhaps and in school that just made you feel like about school, you know, that you just hated school. And right now you're coming back into that and having another look at that, bridging that gap of maybe you just misunderstood the subject, or the reason why you didn't get it was because of a specific teacher where you had some difficulties. You know, you didn't get what he or she was talking about because he or she may had a very specific way of communicating things out. And right now you're coming back to, well, okay, let's do it. I'm still dreaming about learning this properly. And right now I have a situation, maybe you will have some extra money to pay for classes or something like that. Or maybe even for some of you, you're going to study something about cosmetics, for example, something, or about fashion, something like that. So right now you can do that, because it may before or earlier in your life it may have been a difficulty for you to simply take that in. So that's just to clear that up about the information. So really be open to something that you might have understood, might have misunderstood earlier on, or just be open to the fact that right now there is something coming in. Maybe a friend asking you, you know, you were always talking about that fashion school, or that school of cosmetics, and I just seen a commercial or something like that this school is opening up now for taking new students in for a new class this autumn or this summer. You know, really be open to that, instead of just saying no because I didn't like that, or yes, that was a dream earlier on, but I couldn't afford it and so I forgot all about it, because with Neptune it's also about remembrance and the past. So just be open to whatever it is that is showing up for you right now. We have 10 of Pentacles coming in here. Yes, because this is something that will bring you success. You will perhaps even do this successfully. Okay, so if you're going to be a beauty, you're going to be working with cosmetics or something like that, you will be quite successful. This could even be for some of you perhaps, yeah, this has got to do with something that's got to do with banking is something that's showing up for me here. So for some of you, you're going to take a class or going to a bank to get some employment there. Perhaps you were working in a bank in your past and then you just left the job because you weren't interested or something else showed up in your life, or you were fired or something like that. And now you want to get back to that world, the financial world. Whatever and however this may resonate for you, you are definitely coming out quite successfully here, because 10 of Pentacles is about prosperity, abundance, success, even donations. So I feel that for some of you, if you need money to go through this class, or maybe for some of you it could be information coming in that you won the lottery, or someone just wants to hand you over money so that you can manifest your dream, something like that. It's coming in here for you, it's working for you, it could be donations, okay? So, and with that money you can finally start to have a look at how you are building and growing also for the longer, also in the longer run, you know, in the future. How do you want to support yourself? There will be quite enough, whether it's a new home, a new job, extra money, a car, whatever you need to realize perhaps this dream. Perhaps some of you would like to work from home, right? If you want to have your clinic or your business from home, maybe that could be a great idea for you to invest in. Or maybe a relative is coming in to build that with you. You are going to cooperate with someone that is very near to you, that you would like to work with. This is, the third house is also about your infrastructure. So how are you going to build yourself up inside out, okay? And people will really be able to see that, because this could be the 10th house, where we have Capricorn energies, an earth element sign, talking about your life purpose and also your physical structure. So when you're building up from the inside, definitely you will be able to see it. That's the spiral going on again. You'll be a living beauty and a running beauty, I'm hearing. So people will notice that in your structure, in your bones, your muscles, your hair, your nails. And the 10th house is also about your career in life. So maybe the career path is very important for some of you out there specifically. Okay, so let's have a look at the last two cards here. See what's coming out. We have Daughter of Cups. Yeah, a very innocent card and a lot of love, and I love the colors in these cards. You know, the bridge. The bridge. There's a bridge between the 10th house here, 10 of Pentacles, connecting with Cancerian energies, which is the sister sign of Capricorn, where we have the innocent, the very sensitive, the first sign of the three water element signs, or water zodiac signs. Neptune is marking Pisces, which is the third and the last one of the three. And in the middle, of course, we have Scorpio energy. Okay, so Daughter of Cups, innocent energy, cooperation. You got to cooperate with yourself foremost. So this is a pure love card. A pure love card. The Daughter of Cups is just flowing in like the little, what do you call it? Baby duck? I forgot the word in English, I'm sorry, but let's call it the baby duck. I think it's very cute. So she's coming in here just sailing on her own, having absolutely no bad thoughts or backstabbing energies within her. She is pure innocent love. She just wants to cooperate. So there is something innocent going on within you, and you need to build on that beauty. You definitely do. You need to build on everything that rhymes with beauty and comfort deep within you. Back to Neptune. What is it that you are truly longing for? What is it, where is it in life that you find unconditional love? Because for many of you, you are healers here as well, and you are unconditional love in personae, you know. You are the living creature of Neptune here on Earth. Okay, there's absolutely nothing going on with false friendships here, or being false towards someone. You're just coming in with no expectations, no intentions of wanting something just for you. It's like it's bringing in a kind of flow. Okay, so build whatever it is that you want to build, and what it is that you see manifesting in your life, or what it is that you wish to see manifest in your life in the longer run. Try to get into that innocent flow and just be open, because with Neptune and Piscean energies, we are extremely open to have a different view on things. And so right now, things were perhaps difficult or misunderstood in the past, but right now there's this bridge walking or bridge building here between Ten of Pentacles and Daughter of Cups, okay? And the Daughter of Cups came out with the Great Mother, the Empress in reverse, card number 3 from the Major Arcana. Yeah, this can be actually where you have been shutting off that energy, and now it's time to bring it back. I like how this tree is upside down, goes very well with Neptune. But you haven't been able to see fertility and new beginnings and clarity. And so maybe the road and the path ahead is a little bit blurry, okay? It can be a little bit dark sometimes. There can be some shadow sides coming out. But we also have the new moon down here, okay? I hope you can see that. And a new moon is always pointing to new beginnings. So you're just flowing into new beginnings. Everything is very innocent at this point. You don't have all the information yet. Just wait till you have that, till you feel that you are ready to make a decision. Because with Neptune, it can be very difficult to make a firm decision on things. So make sure that through putting your feet on the ground, looking at whatever is showing up in your life, study the details to assure your prosperity in the future as well. Just go with the flow here. You may not have all the answers, okay? You may not see all the fertile beginnings just yet. You don't have 100% max clarity on things, but just go with the flow, because this is a beautiful ride. That's how it feels here. So just wait and see what's coming out here. This could be a quick birth, as the Empress is talking about fertility and birthing things. But this could be a birth that is not going quite after the book. So it can happen very suddenly. Okay, so you're just on the brink perhaps to something new being birthed within you. Okay, so take care of this beautiful baby duck. Is it a duckling? I think. This baby duck or this duckling over here, because she's just coming into colors. Okay, there is something new inside of her where she is birthing the divine feminine. Okay, this is like the womb of the universe. There is something essential coming out in colors here inside of you, and that needs to just be allowed to flow, okay, instead of judging it too hard. So overall, the bottom card here, we have the Son of Swords. He is actually quite, this is about being impeccable, you know, being a visionary, but knowing what you want and going for that. We have here Venus in Libra, as again, we have her Swords card here, a reference to all the air zodiac signs. So be a little bit aggressive in the better meaning of the word, or perhaps even the best meaning of the word. Don't be fierce in a very hostile way, because Son of Swords can be very harsh when he is communicating something out. So make sure that you are a true visionary, that you know what you're going for. And I feel that this is more telepathically coming in, rather than it's you communicating out to the world what it is that you really want. It's more you and an inside conversation with your inner wisdom, your inner owl medicine perhaps. There's something healing coming in here with Neptune as well. So it's on a mental level where you need to begin to speak to yourself in a more loving way, where it's only about unconditional love, where you give that to yourself and you allow yourself to flow wherever that energy is leading you. So be fierce about what you want, be a true visionary, that you are very wise when you are making your decisions. I feel this owl is also pointing to the 10th house over, the 10 of Pentacles, the 10th house over here, because Capricorn energy is about making you a wiser person through walking the path in life, through climbing the mountain, through having aspirations. Where do you aspire towards? What do you aspire towards? Be clear in your vision here, but it's more like an inward, very private energy, even though this is a masculine energy. But over here we have the feminine going on, so perhaps this is about you making an internal decision about what it is that you really want. Where is your life purpose? What is prosperity for you? How are you going to nail it? You are going to nail it through being wise, through holding on to your visions, to what it is you want, to what it is you see. The owl can be very clairvoyant, also seeing very well through shadow sides. And we have the shadow sides down here with 6 of Swords. And also we have it all over here with the Great Mother over here. The Empress. Okay, so be very firm. I'm hearing get a grip. Get a grip. Hold on to your visions. But it's not you talking about this with other people, where you're being very fierce and communicating out using harsh words and talking about you all the time and what it is you want and how you're gonna nail it. It's more like an inwardly energy, and perhaps also where your guides are coming in actually to maybe being this owl for you, so that you know where you're going. They're assisting you. And maybe there is going to be a speeding up of things, but it's on a mental level. Okay, so like hold on, things could be coming in quite fast, new visions, new ideas, but hold on to what's coming in and fight for it through holding on. But it's like, it's an internal energy, okay? So be very much aware of your mental state right now, your thinking patterns, okay? That there is a balance between your feelings towards these energies coming in right now, because that's where the new energy is coming in, where the new intentions are coming in and new ideas, okay? We also have the mediumship and Mercury running the 3rd house. So there could be something about you turning into a medium perhaps, or you feel this energy extremely telepathically, that you're just completely in alignment with the golden ratio, okay? You are exactly where you should be. Okay, so let's pick a door to see what's coming in for you. We have this beautiful door here, and we even have a flower or a star in the front of it. Okay, so let's see what this card has for you. It's called the Sacred Lotus. Compassion in action, the chosen tool. I see now the lotus in your spirit's jewel. How beautiful is that? Again, beauty. Okay, you are creating beauty right now, but you gotta be firm, you gotta have a grip. Okay, use Venus fixed energies here in, even though she's cardinal in Libra, I feel that there's very fixed energies around this Son of Swords. Hold on or even cling on to what you know to be true for you, okay? So I like how this door is opening up into this major spiral you are entering into right now. Okay, let's just pull another card here to see what's coming out for you. Okay, we have this door. It's like a door and a door and a door. It's like moving back in time, right? We have a song in Danish called When the Time is Moving Backwards, I Could Love You Again. Maybe you're going back to yourself and, you know, starting over again, listening to yourself. What was it really that I was deeply in love with, that I felt so strongly connected to? And don't forget that we also with Neptune we are also working with other dimensions, okay? What is out there in cosmos? So it could be there could be some indications here that for some of you, you are really going cosmically here, or going cosmic. Whomever, whatever it is that you're talking to, or you are meeting up perhaps in dream time, when you sleep, and even maybe through daytime, that you are a daydreamer. Pay more attention to that as well, because there's something here that is trying to take you back to something that was, going back to the original stuff. That's also Neptune. Going back to the deeper truth of it all, the truth, okay? But this card is talking about passages, spiritual signs of inclination. You're walking through passages of your transformation, okay? So this is like Hans Christian Andersen's story about the ugly duckling that became a beautiful swan, okay? But you're just in the beginning of that. You're already beautiful, but it's like this beginning, this new beginning in your life where you are going to walk through passages of different initiations. Again, back to Son of Swords here. He's going to help you keep your mind focused while you are peeling the layers of the way that you have been thinking about yourself in this situation, you learning something new, you going back to an old job, or whatever it may be for you, or you trying to realize a dream where you've been putting yourself down, telling yourself that that is never possible. Well, think again, I'd like to say, because the doors are opening for you and you are going way back to pick up on this. Maybe for some of you, it has got to do with your youth and your childhood, since you also have Gemini, as mentioned before, in the third house, okay? Or maybe it could be for some of you, if you have children or younger people in your surroundings, listen to them very closely, because they may have some major messages for you, or major information, or new visions for you, that you might even be, you could even share that with them. So let's finish the reading by pulling a few cards here, and let's see what's coming out for you. But beautiful new beginnings where you are creating something of comfort. Okay, we have two cards here. So the first card is taking you back in time. And this is talking about, do you remember the fun-shaped nuggets? Okay, many people had nuggets when they were children. Okay, and then we have an animal card coming out in this card deck. This is talking about the outcome of all of this. And here we have the walrus. Don't know if you can see the card here. Okay, so about the nostalgic card here, this is really about being playful and being imaginative, right? Using your imagination. To me, when we're using our imagination, stepping into fantasy worlds, we are really speaking with the spiritual world. That is exactly where we can connect. That is like I won't say a wormhole, but there is a space for us where we can flow around in between each other, the earthly plane meeting the cosmic plane. Okay, that's what it means to me. Go with however it resonates with you. But there's something about here where your guides perhaps also would like to have you going into a more playful mode, fanciful, imaginative, using your spiritual abilities now to really create something beautiful for you. We even have a UFO here, I think it is, or UAP. Okay, so go back to, maybe for some of you, when you were a kid. Maybe that's specifically for just some of you. When you were a kid, you might have been a very joyful kid, someone doing a lot of stuff. Maybe you were playing music, or you would like to do some kind of paintings, using a lot of colors, telling crazy stories, because you were just so much into the spiritual realm. And maybe that's what some of you need to go back to right now. And for others of you, you are just being reminded of what it is meant to be a child, where we are questioning everything, we are curious, we are not judging other people. So please go back to that. If you, in your grown-up life, you have met a lot of energy that has just been putting you down, that has been judging you, and then eventually it meant that you are judging yourself in a very severe way, go back to before that time when that started to happen in your life, to connect with the true duckling here that is absolutely innocent. And so about the walrus, the outcome of this situation could be that you actually find, this is about being loud, right? Walruses, they can make a lot of noise. And so maybe this is about letting yourself be heard right now, but it's more like an inner voice. And you can find yourself being, maybe people think that you are becoming quite obnoxious or annoying, or it is an annoying, obnoxious energy within you coming up again from the depths of the waters, the depths of the sea, the depths of the oceans. Okay, something ancient is going to speak to you right now. It is rising to the surface, perhaps a little bit, perhaps maybe too fast in your opinion sometimes. Maybe this can be very quickly, but it's coming out to show you here where there's something that you have been suppressed. You have been suppressing something within you. Again, perhaps the truth about yourself, or that specific dream you had. Maybe that has been suppressed, or maybe you have allowed other people to suppress that within you, but it's coming up now and it's going to be loud. It's about making some noise, and maybe it's even annoying you. So emotionally, I feel that for some of you, you can get quite annoyed by this. Why am I feeling like this? Why am I sad one day and next day I'm over enthusiastic? Why am I feeling like this? Or something deeper within you that is just annoying you. Maybe that is something rising from the past, so that you can have a deeper look at that and finally resolve it, release it, free it on an emotional level. And when you have figured out how to do that, and when you have chosen to work with that for a while, my feeling is that you are going to get these ideas and those visions that you that you had once, they will come right back to you and you will be able to manifest them. So that was all I had for you in this Astro Tarot reading. I hope you have enjoyed it, and as always I hope that you will dive deeper into all of this to bring up or to bring in more information and more inspiration for you to figure out what direction to take now in your life, okay? So I'm gonna leave it with that. I'm wishing you all the best. Thank you so much for stopping by and tuning in. Thank you, and bye for now.